Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to tank as a protection paladin on World of Warcraft. Obviously, as a paladin, what you're going to want to do is open with your Avenger's Shield, and then you're going to want to use your Consecration. Your Consecration is going to be your biggest AoE grabber. Every mob that you have tanking, you want to keep in your Consecration. Your Hammer of the Righteous, that is another good AoE grabber that you have, and then you can follow that by your Judgment. Now, let's talk defensives for a minute. Defenses, you have your Shield of Righteous. What that does is it increases your armor by XX amount. It's going to change depending on the player and your other stats, etc. But if you have DBM and it says use a defensive on like a raid boss, dungeon boss, whatever, that's usually my defensive choice. It's just my go-to. I tend to keep one Shield of the Righteous up at all times because, like I said, it keeps your armor up. Now, another thing is I use Blinding Light. I definitely tank a little bit different than most people, but I find this is what works best for me. Now let's talk your actual defensives. You have Guardian of the Ancient Kings. That's probably your best defensive in my opinion, but I use that when I'm taking like real big damage. You also have your Ardent Defender. And another trick, I will go over this in a second, but your Avenging Wrath. So that's another defensive that you have. It's not really a defensive in my opinion, but I consider it one because if you stand in your Consecration, if you use your Avenging Wrath, it procs your Light of the Protector. So if you're in your death, if you pop your Consecration, again, and standing your Avenging Wrath, you can pretty much heal yourself probably 50 to 70%. Obviously you have your Divine Shield. Divine Steed, that's another great one to take because if, say, I'm standing in fire right now, I can run right out of the way and get out of the fire. To me, that's super beneficial. Other people disagree, but it is what it is. That's what I go with. For talents, I tend to go with Holy Shield, Crusader's Judgment, Blinding Light, like I said, the Cavalier, Unbreakable Spirit, Consecrated Ground, and Righteous Protector. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I will answer them as soon as I can. Thank you.